Alright, Brush Monkeys, welcome back. As you recall, last week we started in on this blue dragon from WizKids, and he looks pretty spiff already. Did the base coats and the dry brushing last week, painted his eyes. You can see his eyes are all spiffy white. So this week we're painting all these little spines and claws all over this guy, and he's got a bunch of them. So, yeah, let's get started on that. We're going to be using dark sand from Vallejo for that, and then going back over them with a wash of pallid bone for each one of them. And yeah, I think that's going to look pretty spiff. Afterwards we're going to do, I've got my dragon scale waxes. For those of you that don't know what these are, this is back in the 80s. Ralph Partha put out a set of metallic waxes. They're essentially eyeshadow, and these were intended to be rubbed on dragons. And basically, like I said, they're just kind of metallic eyeshadow, and they're kind of a highlight for the scales. And they make the scale, give the scales kind of a metallic gleam. I think that's going to look really fantastic on this guy when I get him done, but it has to wait until like one of the last steps to do. So we're going to do that, and then glue some tufts onto his base, and then we're going to call him done. So yeah, today is all the spines and horns and claws and finishing touches. So let's get started. See you soon. Alright, Brush Monkeys, we got all those little spines and claws and teeth and horns, everything base coated. He's looking pretty spiff. They're all looking really bright and like not so much bone-like. They're all just kind of yellow. But that's okay. That will be taken care of in the next step, which is coating all of them with pallid bone. Which goes that? Pallid bone quickshade. Excuse me, quickshade. Speed paint. So I'm going to take a break and let these finish drying. And then we'll coat them all with the speed paint, and then you'll be able to see how that kind of tones them down a little bit and makes them look a little more bone-like than this bright kind of garish yellow color that they are now. Whew. But all told, he is coming along really nicely. So, I'm going to take a break, and then when we come back, we'll finish up his teeth and claws and whatnot. See you soon. Bye. Alright, so now we have that skeleton horde, bleached bone, pallid bone. I'll get the name right one of these days. Pallid bone all over the spines and claws and what have you of this dragon. And it's looking like a much more bone-like color. It's looking a lot better. And I really like how it's turning out. It also brings out the speed paint also brings out the texture in these horns. As you can see in there, it looks really spiff. So I'm pretty happy with how he's turning out. So now I'm going to go see where these eyes are. The eyes are nice and bright, but the socket around them is also kind of bright because of the dry brush. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Army Painter Blue Tone wash and just kind of outline the eye a little bit in that, just to darken it up a little bit. And if I happen to get a little on the eye, then I'll go ahead and dot it with the white again, just to make that pop. But I want that eye socket to be nice and dark in there. Look at that guy, look how evil he is. Look at that face. Awesome. So I think he's coming along pretty well. So I'm going to go ahead and do those eyes again. And then the final touch is going to be going over with the dragon scale wax. And I think that's going to look really nice. So I'm going to let this guy dry and then go do the eyes. And then we'll come back and see how it looks and go from there. Alright. See you soon. Bye. Okay. I had to chime in on this. I initially put the blue wash around the eyes, the blue tone from Army Painter around the eyes, and it didn't quite show up really well, so I mixed a little bit of the blue tone with just a little bit, just a drop or so of the Leviathan blue. That was the base paint we used on the skin, and it came out so dark, and it looks so good around his eyes. It almost kind of gives that kind of Alice Cooper look to the eyes. And then I went back over the eyes with the white again, and all I could say is fuck yeah, look at that. Oh my god, that looks so good. It's all nice deep and dark in there, and sets the eye socket back a little bit, and look how evil he looks up front. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. I am so happy with how that looks. I don't even want to paint a pupil in the eye. I just want to leave it white like that. I think that looks fantastic. Alright, so gonna take a break. That was actually, I got that done before the speed paint finished drying, so I'm going to go ahead and let that dry. I'm going to go take a break, and then when I come back, we will do the dragon scale wax, and then glue some tufts onto the base, and all that stuff. And we're going to finish this guy up. He looks really fantastic. So, see you soon. Bye. Alright, we're back, and the pallid bone has dried. And you see the claws and whatnot are looking much more bone-like on there, and they're looking really good. I like how they're turning out. So next up is the dragon scale wax, and I'm going to go in a little bit on how that's done, and then we're going to I'm going to turn off the camera and just do it and come back. Now, the blue is a very pale blue. You can see that's this top one here. And it's very light. And usually what I do is I use these little applicators that you can get at any place that sells makeup. They're usually like eyeshadow applicators. They're a couple of bucks a pack, you know. And just kind of rub it around in there. Get some on your applicator. And then usually what I like to do is, it's almost like dry brushing. Just rub a little off on the paper towel first, because you don't really need to overwhelm the dragon. It's a very light color, and so it's going to go on fairly strongly. And just okay, paint the face. And you can see already how bright that is just over the face. And that's really all there is to it. You just kind of rub it on the figure, and it highlights all those blue scales with some metallic blue. Brings out all that texture in the claws and the arms. Lightens up the dragon by quite a bit. You can see how much it's gone from being almost black to being this kind of bright, almost silvery color. But I like the effect it has. It looks really great on some of the colors look better than others, like black dragons look really red dragons look really fantastic with this stuff on there. Gold dragons look really good with it. They're kind of metallic anyway. Green dragons look really good. For those of you that saw our green dragon a while back, you might remember me using this. So that's really all there is to it. I'm going to go ahead and shut the camera off here and finish up this dragon, and then we'll come back and take a look at him. Alright. Yeah, see you soon. Alright, so now our dragon's completely done with the dragon scale wax, and you can see that left a nice metallic sheen over all the dragon, and it really kind of gives some depth and variety to his color, and it looks really fantastic. I really like how it turned out. I've always liked using these dragon scale waxes. I'm gonna, you know, if somebody like Army Painter or somebody doesn't come up with an equivalent of these things really soon, because these were out by Raul Partha in the 80s. And granted, they've lasted me a long time because I don't paint a whole lot of dragons, but if somebody doesn't come up with an equivalent of these really soon, I'm going to cry, because those things are awesome and they look amazing on the figures. I just love how that looks on this guy, and he looks pretty damn impressive. So all that's left now is to glue some tufts onto the base. And for those, I've got my usual gamer's grass tufts that are irregular shaped. I'm going to use a couple of those. I got some of these, got a new pack of these Army Painter winter tufts, which are kind of the same thing. They're just, these are round and these are different shapes. So I'm going to use a variety of the two of them, and maybe a couple of little things of slate glued on there, a couple of little extra rocks, and that kind of thing, just to kind of build up some interesting in the base, make it look good, right? So I'm gonna go finish the base, and next time you see this guy, he's gonna be completely done. So I'll see you soon. Bye. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, our finished blue dragon from WizKids. He's so big he almost doesn't fit on our background. But he looks really fantastic. I like how he turned out. So I hope you've enjoyed these two videos, and I hope you'll join us again next week for something new after the, it'll probably be the State of the Monkey address after the first of the year. So thanks for giving us another year, and happy holidays. Bye. Hey Brush Monkeys, Tom here. If you like what you see, click like down below. I think it's over on that side. If you want to be notified when new videos come out, click subscribe. New videos post mostly on Fridays. The regularly scheduled ones post on Fridays, but you know, if something comes up, I'll post something anytime. So go check that out. Click like, click subscribe. Both of those help with my YouTube numbers. If you want to rock some of the Fly Monkey merch, like a t-shirt, long sleeve t-shirt, sweatshirt, hoodies, masks, whatever, go check out our merch store at storefrontier.com/FlyMonkeyStudios. If you want to support me in other ways, there's my Amazon wish list. Feel free to check that out. Check out our Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, and Facebook accounts. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.